Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear children, the dog is a faithful animal. There are many stories which show the faithfulness of dog. So not only dogs, so many animals also very faithful. If we are kind to animals and show love toward them, they show their love to us in different ways. जानवर जो रहते हैं, खासकर पालतू जानवर जो रहते हैं, बहुत ही फेथफुल रहते हैं. थोड़ा भी प्यार हम उनसे दिखाएंगे तो बहुत ही वफादार होते हैं वो. खासकर जो है डॉग की वफादारी बहुत ही फेमस है. तो बहुत से कहानियाँ आप सुने होंगे कि जिस तरह से हम जानवरों पे उनसे शफकत करते हैं, उनसे लव करते हैं, तो इन रिटर्न वो किस तरह से रिपे करते हैं हमें. तो बहुत से कहानियां हैं. उसी तरह की एक कहानी आज हम यहाँ पे देखेंगे, द क्वीन बी. सो वंस 3 brothers left their city in search of jobs. They all set out together. On the way, they came across an ant hill. The elder one was about to pull it down, but the little brothers, who was a dwarf, said, "Let the poor things enjoy themselves. Please don't trouble them." So once 3 brothers, they left their city in search of jobs. They came to city in search of job. They all set out together. On the way, they came across an ant hill. When they are coming on the way, they came across an ant hill. Ant hill जो चुंटियों का घर रहता है. The elder was about to pull it down. जो बड़ा भाई था उसका, एल्डर बड़ा, एंगर छोटा, तो उसको गिराना चाहता था. बट द लिटिल ब्रदर हु वाज ए डॉर्फ, डॉर्फ बोना, यानी जो कद में छोटे इंसान रहते हैं उनको हम क्या कहते हैं, डॉर्फ कहते हैं. लेट, तो वो बोलता है, लेट द पुअर थिंग्स एंजॉय देमसेल्व्स, प्लीज डोंट ट्रबल देम. सो हु सेड दिस? द डॉर्फ सेड दिस. टू whom was it said? To say to the elder brothers who wanted to pull down the ant hill. So in this way he saved the life of the ant, the house of the ant also. So they moved on and came to a lake where many ducks were swimming about. 3 brothers, they moved on and they came to a lake, झील, where many ducks were swimming. The 2 brothers wanted to catch and kill them. But the dwarf said, "Let the poor things enjoy themselves. You shall not kill them." Here also he saved the life of the ducks. The dwarf, he saved the life of ducks. When the 2 brothers, they wanted to catch and kill the ducks, he said, "Let the poor things enjoy themselves. You shall not kill them." आप उन्हें नहीं मार सकते, उनकी लाइफ उन्हें जीने दीजिए, एंजॉय करने दीजिए उन्हें. नेक्स्ट, they came to a bee's nest in a hollow tree. The 2 brothers wanted to light fire under the tree to kill the bees so that they could get the honey. But the dwarf held them back and said, "Let the pretty insects enjoy themselves. I cannot let you burn them." When they saw the bee's nest, honey bee's nest in a hollow tree, the 2 elder brothers, they wanted to light fire. Light fire, आग जलाना चाहते थे ताकि वो मक्खियों को मार दे और शहद को हासिल करे, हनी, शहद. But the dwarf, the younger brother, he said, "Let the pretty insects enjoy themselves. I cannot let you burn them." मैं तुम्हें उन्हें जलाने नहीं दूंगा. In this way, he saved the life of the ant, he saved the life of the duck and bees, honey bees. Then the 3 brothers came to a castle where they saw horses, people, king, princess, queen, prince, queen and princess. Everyone was turned into stone. There was not a single man alive. At last, they found an old man in one of the rooms of the castle. The old man led them to a beautiful table with delicious food. So finally, these three brothers came to a castle. Castle? किला, fort, a fortified house. किलाबंद जो घर रहता है, किला जो रहता है, उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? कैसल कहते हैं. There they saw horses, people, king, prince, queen and princess. But everyone turned into a stone. Not a single man was alive. कोई भी जिंदा नहीं थे वहां पे. सभी पत्थर में चेंज हुए, सभी पत्थर बन गए थे वहां पर. The old man led them to a beautiful table with a delicious, मजेदार, जायकेदार, जहां पर बहुत से जायकेदार खाने रखे हुए थे. तो उनको टेबल पे लेके आता है ओल्ड मैन. नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग द ओल्ड मैन कॉल्ड द थ्री ब्रदर्स एंड गिव देम 3 tasks. He asked them to try. If one fails, the other should try to do the task. Next morning, the old man called 3 brothers and gave them 3 tasks. Task work. He asked them to try. If one fails, other should try to the task. अगर एक उस टास्क को करने फेल हुआ तो दूसरा भाई उसको ट्राई करो. इस तरह से वो कहता है. So what was those tasks? वो 3 काम क्या थे ये देखेंगे भी. The first task was to bring the 1,000 pearls that belonged to the king's daughter. They were in the forest under the mouse. The second task was to find out the key of the prince's room. And the last that was lost in a lake. The third task was to find the youngest of the 3 daughters of the king who was turned into a marble statue. So these are the 3 tasks. First task was to find out 1,000 pearls. Second task was to find out the key of the prince's room that was lost in a lake, झील. The third task was to find out the youngest of the 3 daughters of the king who was turned into a marble statue. बादशाह के 3 लड़कियों में सब में जो छोटी लड़की है, सब में जो छोटी शहजादी है, जो वो सभी क्या हो गए थे? मार्बल स्टैचू में टर्न हो गए थे. तो उसको फाइंड आउट करना था. इस तरह से 3 टास्क उन तीनों ब्रदर्स से ओल्ड मैन कहता है. The old man was also warned them that the task should be completed before the sunset. Otherwise, they also would be turned into a marble statue. But there is a condition. What was that condition? What was the old man warned? The task should be completed before the sunset. Otherwise, they also turn into marble statue. The eldest of the 3 brothers set out to find the pearls. अब सबसे जो एल्डेस्ट ब्रदर था, बड़ा भाई, वो पर्ल्स को, मोती को फाइंड आउट करने निकलता है. हाउ मेनी पर्ल्स? 1,000 पर्ल्स थे. वो कहां पर थे? वे देवर इन द फॉरेस्ट अंडर द माउस. माउस जो काई रहती है ना, हरी हरी घास के जैसा रहती है, उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? माउस. ए वेरी स्मॉल ग्रीन प्लांट विदाउट फ्लावर्स, जहाँ पे फ्लावर नहीं रहते, काई या लच्छन जिसको हम कहते हैं. खासकर बारिश के मौसम में जंगलात में जो पत्थरों पर उग के आती है उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? मॉस कहते हैं. हरी हरी घास जो रहती है, तो उस काई में, उस लच्छन में जो है 1,000 पर्ल्स गुम हो गए थे, उसको फाइंड आउट करना था. तो सबसे पहले यहाँ पे बड़ा भाई निकलता है. द एल्डेस्ट ऑफ द 3 brothers set out to find the pearls. He could not find all the pearls by the sunset. He was turned into marble stone. But according to the condition, he could not find out all the pearls before the sunset. So he was turned into marble stone. The second brother undertook the task, but even he could not succeed in his task. The second brother tried. He also could not be succeeded, and he also turned into marble stone. At last it was the dwarf turn. अब किसकी बारी आ गई? वहां पे किसका टर्न आ गया? डॉर्फ का. छोटे भाई जो था, बोना जो था, डॉर्फ. When he reached the mouse, he understood that it was very difficult to get pearls from it. He sat on a stone and cried. He think that it was a very difficult task to find out the pearls. So he started to be crying. As he sat there, the king of the ants, whose life he had saved, came to help him. With 5,000 ants, within no time they found all the pearls for him. The dwarf thanked the ant and went in search of the key. So, as he had to be save the life of the ant when the brothers wanted to upset the ant hill. So, those ants, the king ant with 5,000 ants. वो king एंड जो था वहां पे और उसके साथ 5,000 एंड को लेके आता है, एंड्स को लेकर आता है. तो विद इन नो टाइम, विद इन ए सेकेंड दे हैव टू बी फाइंड आउट ऑल द 1,000 pearls. The dwarf thanked the ants and went in search of key. The second task was to find out the key of the princess room from the bottom of the lake. So he reached the lake and saw 2 ducks whose lives he had saved. He told the ducks about the task. The ducks dived into the water and soon brought up the key from the bottom. So, when he reached the lake, he saw 2 ducks whose lives he had saved. वो ducks जिसको उसके ब्रदर कैच करके रोस्टेड करके खाना चाहते थे, जिनकी जिंदगी उसने बचाई थी, वो डक्स वहां पे मौजूद थे उस झील में. So he told the ducks about the task. The ducks dived गोता लगाना, पानी के अंदर गोता लगाना. इन नहीं है पे, इनटू यानी ऊपर से ऐसा नीचे अंदर जो है गोता लगाया जा रहा है, इसलिए क्या कर रहे हैं, कौन सा प्रीपोजिशन यूज कर रहे हैं वहां पे, इनटू. The ducks dived into the water and soon brought up the key from the bottom. So from the bottom of the lake they have to be brought up. Bring का past tense क्या होता है, brought. कहाँ से लेके आते हो, bottom of the lake. So the second task was also completed. The dwarf thanked the ducks and moved further. The third task was too difficult because all 3 princes were beautiful and alike. The third task was to find out the youngest princess, but all the princes were alike, एक ही जैसे थे. But he was told that the eldest had eaten a sweet made of a sugar, the next one was the sweet syrup, and the youngest a spoonful of honey before they were turned into marble stone. So he had to guess who it was had eaten the honey. But the old man said him that the first daughter, the eldest of the daughter, was eaten a sweet made of a sugar. The second one was a sweet syrup, and the youngest daughter had to be take the spoonful of honey before they were turned into marble stone. सब में जो youngest थी उसने हनी पी हुई थी, तो अब जो हनी पी है वही क्या है, youngest daughter है. So then came the queen bee, who had been saved by the little dwarf from fire. When the brothers wanted to light the fire to get the honey, at that time dwarf had to save the life of the honey bees, so that the queen of the bees, who had been saved by the little dwarf from the fire, she came. It tried the leaves of all the 3 and at last sat upon the leaves of the one who had eaten honey. जिसने हनी खाई हुई थी वहां पे, तो उसकी लीव्स पर जाकर हनी भी बैठ जाती है. So the dwarf knew who the youngest was. Thus the spell was broken. So वहां पे जो स्पेल थी वहां पे वो ब्रोकन हो जाती है, वो कसम टूट जाती है जिसमें वो बांधे हुए थे, जिसकी वजह से सभी वो मार्बल स्टोन में चेंज हो गए थे. तो अभी सभी क्या होते हैं, all who had been turned into a marble stone became alive. सभी जिंदा हो जाते हैं वहां पे. The king gave little princess to the dwarf in marriage. The king became very happy and he gave the little princess in marriage to dwarf. अब dwarf की शादी जो है सब में छोटी शहजादी के साथ होती है. And the other 2 brothers married the first and the second princess रेस्पेक्टिवली। इसी तरह से उन दोनों भाइयों की शादी भी दोनों जो बहनें थे उनके साथ में हो जाती है। सो इन दिस वे व्हेन डॉर्फ हैव टू बी सेव द लाइफ ऑफ द डक एंड हनी बी, इन रिटर्न दे हैव टू बी हेल्प टू द dwarf. So from this story we have to be learn a lesson that in our life we always help to the other people, the needy people, the old age people, and we show the mercy on the animals, maybe animals, birds or insect. So in return they have to be repay with a most of their services. So अगर हम जो है यहाँ पे जानवरों से शफकत करेंगे, मोहब्बत करेंगे उनके साथ में, उनको अच्छा खिलाएंगे पिलाएंगे, तो जानवर भी इन रिटर्न हमें क्या करते हैं, अपनी वफादारी का सबूत देते हैं। तो इसीलिए बेजुबान जानवर जो रहते हैं, बेजुबान जानवरों पर बहुत रहम करना चाहिए। जानवरों पर, इंसानों पर हमारे अंदर इंसानियत होनी चाहिए, ह्यूमैनिटी होनी चाहिए। बुजुर्गों की मदद करना, जानवरों पर रहम करना, बच्चों पर रहम करना, गरीबों पर रहम करना, यतीमों पर रहम करना। तो हम रहम करेंगे तो इन रिटर्न हमें दुनिया में मिलो या ना मिलो, खुदा आखिरत में तो इसका अजर व सवाब देगा। करो मेहरबानी तुम अहले ज़मीन पर, खुदा मेहरबान होगा अर्शे बरीम पर। सो दिस इज द स्टोरी द क्वीन बी। ओके, अल्लाह हाफिज़।